Aloha and welcome to another one of my video blogs. This one is on truthfulness, and the Hawaiian word for truth is oiaio. And I talked a little bit ago about doing a series on the deeper teaching of aloha. And I'm jumping ahead to the O. Each of the letters in the word aloha deals with a Hawaiian word that represents a very powerful and important teaching on your path. And oiaio means to become truthful with yourself and with others. And I've received so many questions about that because I did an audio blog on this where I talked about the importance of being truthful to yourself, to know where you are on your path, to know what type of baggage you have to let go of, to know what it is that you need to do next, to be truthful with others, because then you can call a lie any color you want: white lie, blue lie, green lie, red lie. It doesn't matter. It's still a lie. And in our society, it's unfortunate. I watch the shows that are on television, and they actually teach people to lie. And it seems that we've helped to perpetuate this idea that lying is so much easier. The problem with lying is that it snowballs. And even if you think it's a small one, it begins to build up, and it gets bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden you're willing to lie in other areas. And look at the situations that we have in politics, in our society around us, in relationships, in dealing with your kids. It's not a difficult concept. What stops people from telling the truth is that they don't understand how to do it. There's a right time and right place to discuss certain things, and there's a way of saying things, because being truthful doesn't mean you're being a jerk. Being truthful means that you're always approaching it from your heart. That's why it's a teaching of aloha. If someone says to me, I have a problem, and they share this problem with me, and I need to share something back with them, I'm going to find a way to phrase it so it's nice, so that it's respectful, so that it isn't hurtful. And if it is very direct, and if it is going to be a deep conversation, I let them know ahead of time, and I say, I'm going to have to share something with you from my heart, and it's going to be deep. Are you in a space to hear it right now? Maybe they're not. Maybe they are. But either way, I'm going to approach it from my heart and say it in a way that is pono, that is right. What about right time, right place? I'm sitting here with my daughter. Skylar's right over here. Say hi. Hi. She wanted to sit here during my video blog, and she asked me a little while ago, where do babies come from? Didn't you? What did you say?
I didn't think a baby actually said that.
Yeah, you wanted to know how to make a baby. Well, unfortunately, my daughter is 5 years old, and I don't think that that's the right time to have that discussion. Now, my son, who's 12, and he's not over here in the room right now. I don't think he'd want to jump on the video at this time. But he understands, because obviously he's had classes on it. I've had that discussion with him. So when my daughter approached me and said, Daddy, babies are so cute. They're so wonderful. I want to have a baby one day. Where do babies come from? How do you make babies? Well, I practice being truthful. I practice oiaio. Well, how do I share this with her? How am I going to explain it to her? She's 5. Well, I told her the truth. I said, Pumpkin, you're not ready to understand this yet. You're not old enough. You will be one day. And her response was, when? So I told her, I don't know, maybe when you're 30. She just said, No. How old was Ethan?
I think 12.
12, okay. So I guess now she's going to have to wait till she's 12. When she turns 12, I'll have that discussion with her. But until then, I can truthfully say to her, you're not ready for this yet. You're not ready for the information. That's still being truthful. So, oiaio, to be truthful. Lastly, and I got this great question from a student in the 44th Huna workshop that we just concluded. And it had to do with, what if you learn the truth of yourself and your path, and you meet other people that have different truths and different paths? And I said you have to balance oiaio, truthfulness, with ha'aha'a, which is next, humbleness. So I'll get to that during the next video blog on the deeper teaching of aloha. Until then, aloha, ahuiho, class dismissed. I'm all flustered because my daughter's next to me. Aloha, ahuiho, class dismissed. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.